Good, everybody? How we all doing tonight out here in fucking YouTube world? What are you all up to? And Twitch world, sorry too, because we're dual streaming now. Feel real special up on both fucking platforms. Just trying to do that fucking dual stream shit. So I'm gonna pop my fucking chat out and bring that over to this screen. That way I can fucking monitor this screen for videos and stuff. Because we'll probably watch some videos. Probably check out a few things. There's a couple of boxing videos I wanted to watch, and we might even check out a few other things. I'll see what happens. But there was a bunch of stuff I was watching today actually, which was like it was Floyd Mayweather sparring at the Mayweather Boxing Club with like one of his prospects. Man, he's still fucking doing well for himself at that old. Oh, hey, Marie, how are ya? He's still doing well for himself for an old man, dude. Like, that guy is still probably one. I mean, he's one of the best boxers in the world by far, but you can even see it, a lot of dudes in their 40s are starting to get on a bit, and he's just fit as fuck. I guess when you're as defensive as him, and you're not really aiming to knock other fighters out, you don't really put your body through an extreme amount of abuse, I guess. That's the only thing I can think of it being, with that guy being the way he is. Hey, what's up, Steve C? How you doing, brother? I can't really think of much else as to why he is still going the way he's going strong. It's just he's avoided taking abuse and putting his body through abuse, and so he's able to continue to box, which, the way the fair play, like him and Manny were both old. He was obviously a year or so older than Manny, but yeah, I'll see if I can find it. He was sparring. Where was it? Here we go. I mean, this video is from 4 years ago, so what I'm gonna do is mute the audio. Okay, we'll skip that bit because take the ad off the screen. And everyone go sub to Dante's Boxing Nation, by the way. It's a good channel. It's a top channel, It's good for boxing. So if you're a boxing fan like I am, and you're on boxing, then you should definitely sub to these guys. So we'll just watch a little bit of him spar. I'll probably try and get into once it starts, I guess, heating up a bit, just so that we can sort of see the skill of the old man. I mean, at this point, he's probably 38, which is still probably getting on a bit. Let's see. Ooh, young prospect. See that? Like, just... Floyd's like walking him down. Now, you'll never see Floyd do that. Hey, what up, General Nuisance? How are you, bro? You'll never see Floyd walking down against like a hard-end pro, so you just know. Oh, like Floyd's playing games here. Floyd is essentially playing games here. This is what Floyd does when you're not that great. He fought a lot more conservatively against other fighters, especially Manny, although Manny did manage to rattle him at one point during that fight, which not a lot of people acknowledge, because you never see Floyd stood against the rope like that. That's one thing you'll never do, and he did actually do that in the Manny Pacquiao fight at one point, because Manny had got him. He has been rattled by like a good hit a couple of times over the years, but no one's gotten anything significant enough on this guy to really, really hurt him. Yeah, it is given that slow F now, I guess. I don't know what the go is. I think it's just restream. I'm trying to make restream work, but it's just not. it's slowly and surely not, even though I want it to work. But yeah, well, this young dude's putting it up. But like, to be honest, how are you anyway, General? To be honest, like, this is a sparring session, so Floyd's probably not really looking at going too hard, and he wants to build up the confidence of one of his younger fighters. So he's letting the younger dude land some hits, because I know for a fact there's no way Floyd would ever let anybody land hits on him like this. And I guess for the young fighter, it's good because the young fighter's going to build up confidence here. What'll happen is the young fighter will start to go, oh, I've been getting hits on Floyd Mayweather, like I'm not doing too badly, like and it can be false confidence, I guess, but it's good for the fighter to have confidence because then he fights with confidence. And you definitely need to be fighting with confidence. Once, like you see when fighters start to get rattled around in a fight a little bit, like and they lose that confidence and they start fighting without confidence, that's when they normally get knocked out or hurt. So it's good for this young fighter's confidence. Not to take anything away from him, like it's good. He's able to slip punches from Floyd at points and stuff too, which is good because like slipping a punch from Mayweather is obviously no small feat. So I guess you can see this is from they do these are a lot of these are live streamed from Dante's Boxing Nation now. He will live stream these. It's a good little exchange there. So, I mean, it's definitely good too for a young fighter like this to be in there sparring guys like Floyd, because I guess, hey Applejack, what's up, man? I guess like with jiu-jitsu, you need people that are not as good as you to get good at jiu-jitsu, as well as people that are better than you. But with boxing, I've found, to be honest, if you're sparring people that are better than you, it's definitely going to up your game a lot better than if you are sparring people that aren't better than you. Whereas with jiu-jitsu, you need people that aren't as good as you to get used to tapping them and stuff like that. Whereas with boxing, like, you really, really need people that are better than you to up your game, like, and that's it. It's no, you're never going to get anywhere sparring people that are not just people that are not better than you. So yeah. I mean, that, as you can see there, that's just, and the young dude learns things from fighting Floyd C, because what you can do, jiu-jitsu is really up close and personal. You know what I mean? Whereas this, you can sit back, study what Floyd's doing, and then start to learn and start to think about, right, this person did this. I mean, you can do that in jiu-jitsu as well, I suppose, and you most definitely can. But it's a lot easier, I guess, being at a distance from someone fighting to grappling with them, I suppose. So grappling is a totally different game, which I do really, really enjoy the grappling. There's no doubt about that. So what we'll do is we'll probably watch one more round, and then we'll move on to the next thing. I don't want to just restream this dude's entire content. Like, it definitely is not cool. So to just restream this whole file. This is, I mean, obviously, if you want to watch this, go to Dante's Boxing Nation and watch it. If boxing's your thing, boxing's my thing. So, but you can just see, like, Floyd Mayweather's just, he's playing. You know what I mean? Like, they're known for their hard sparring sessions in this very ring. It's called the Doghouse, where they'll actually sort of set two dudes that don't like each other upon each other. just a big weekend for boxing this weekend too. We'll talk about that. We'll discuss that in a little bit. This might be just a boxing-based stream. Why not? I've done those before. I'm a big fan of boxing. As most of you will know, I love boxing, so do boxing myself. So ooh, I think young dude felt that hit from Floyd there. So Don Moore, we'll have a look at his record in a minute. We should be able to pull up a wiki page on him maybe. See how he's doing now. I mean, this video was from 2015, so I'd say this was pre. I think this was either uploaded just after. I think this was just before the Manny Pacquiao fight. Ooh. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just after the Manny fight. It was a good little fight that. Floyd had to fight very conservatively, obviously, because when you don't fight conservatively against Manny, when you're a guy like Floyd, it's not going to work out for you. But apparently there's a Manny Floyd 2. I've been hearing rumours that there's a Manny and Floyd 2 in the works. I mean, Manny's still going strong, man. Manny is still a very active fighter, even at his age, and he's still winning a lot. We might even get a Manny and Marquez 4. That'd be an interesting little fight. Got this annoying pimple here. Just won't head up, so I can't pop it. Oh, there's that pull counter right there. Like, that's stock standard Floyd Mayweather. Like, dodge the jab by pulling back and then just counter with a right. It's I like it. I use it a little bit in boxing, you know, against a dude that likes to throw a lazy jab. I'll pull counter them. But can't always work. And if you do it too many times and they catch onto it, that's when you're going to start to get caught. Now Floyd's just putting him to work a bit. Floyd's been a smart ass whispering shit in his ear. You can see the young fighters gassing a little bit here too. And now Floyd's putting in their yards, putting his fighter to the test. Ooh, he just pulled a nice cross on Floyd there. So for those that have just joined in, we're watching young prospect Don Moss bar Floyd Mayweather. This was from 2015, so now Floyd's like, you just landed a good right on me, so now I'm going to make you... Ooh, a lot of young fellas putting up a bit of a fight. I mean, like, let's be honest, like, this is not Floyd trying to fuck this dude up or nothing, you know what I mean? So Floyd's letting him play a little bit, but... Oh, hey, Jazz, how are ya? And still... Ooh, young dude's got a bit of a left hook, counter left on him. I actually like that counter, but then anytime he does anything good, Mayweather's just like, nah, I'm going to fucking step you back into line now. We want to give you a bit of confidence, mate, but not enough to think you're fucking better than me. You know, that's that fucking ego right there, which is all fighters have it, you know what I mean? Especially when you're doing this with a less experienced fighter, you don't want them to start to think they're better than you when they land a few good hits and start to think, oh, it's too easy. So then when he does that, Floyd will go whack, 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 whack. just remember who the fucking boss is. So, we might actually check out this Don Moore as well. Don Moore Boxing. Alright. Let's check his record. Let's see what his box rec is. He might even have a... You know, fighters made it when they got a Wikipedia page. I don't know if I'll be able to open his box rec, but it says 18 wins, 0 losses and a draw with 12 KOs. But I mean, he's not really fighting dudes that are good yet. I mean, the last dude he beat has 5 wins, 16 draw. You know, like, realistically, the best dude he's fought. There's a dude with 10 wins, 18 losses, and 12 wins and 41 losses. So he's not really fighting top tier fighters yet, but yeah, and then, you know, but this weekend we've also got another very, very fucking special fight on. I believe it is Sean Porter and Errol Spencer Jr. It's going to be a big one. It'll be Sunday morning in Australia. It should be on VIPbox.live, one of my favourite sites. I might go to the bar and watch it, or a pub. I don't know. I don't like watching boxing around fucking drunken fucking bogans and idiots. But you know what I mean. Like, boxing's never good to watch at a pub for me. Like when you're like the average dude off the street or whatever, you might like to watch boxing at a bar. But I really don't enjoy watching fucking boxing around a bunch of fucking dudes that are trying to fucking tell you who's going to win the fight and that when they've never had a boxing match in their life. They've never partaken in the sport. It's like, I basically had people telling me that Jeff Horn was going to smash Terence Crawford, even though Terence Crawford was the number 3 ranked pound for pound fighter in the world. You had guys going like Terence Crawford's one of the biggest names in fucking boxing at the moment, right? But because Jeff Horn's from Australia, Australians only know Jeff Horn. They don't know fucking Terence Crawford because they don't watch or follow boxing, right? And all the fucking news posts were, oh, this dude doesn't know who he's up against. Horn beat Manny. Horn's going to smash this dude. And you're just like, I can't wait to see the smug little look wiped off your fucking faces when fucking Terence Crawford smashes Jeff Horn. Hey, Sean the Brit, how you doing, brother? What's going on? And that's exactly what happened. Terence Crawford played with him and put him to fucking school. And then they ended up calling it off. I believe it was in the 6th or 9th round. You can see I could get that mixed up. 6 and 9. You know, if I 6 is an upside down 9 or a 9 is an upside down 6, however you want to look at it. How's your day to day, Sean? Hopefully you're doing well out there, brother. And I just loved it. I was sitting at the pub, you know. I thought I'll go down to the pub and watch it. I wasn't actually alerted to VIPbox.live. And I was like, oh, I'll go down, you know. I'll have a fucking morning beer, which I don't really normally do because I don't drink that much, let alone in the morning. You know, I have some nachos and we'll watch the boxing. And you got all these cunts coming up at the back. This cunt's gonna get smashed by a Horn, this and that, fucking we're gonna, you know. I was like, nah, bro. Like, this Terence Crawford's like the number 3 ranked pound for pound fighter in the world. 34-0 or 33-0, whatever he was at that time. Maybe he was 31-0 at that time. I can't really fucking remember. I was like, this is last year. Like, it's like over a year ago now. It's probably close to 18 months ago now. I was like, dude, it's not gonna happen. Like, Jeff Horn's going to get put to fucking school by this dude and lose that title. I said, Horn's just got this title. Crawford was his mandatory, so he had to take the fight. But other than that, like, Jeff Horn should never have been put into that fight that early on into having that title belt. Like, he fought well past his prime Manny. You know what I mean? And won a decision that many questioned. You know what I mean? Horn was guilty of headbutting and everything in that fight. You know what I mean? Like Horn was pinning Manny's head with his head. Like, it was dirty boxing. You know what I mean? It's like it was in Australia. It was like you got Australian judges that gave it to Jeff Horn because they wanted to see an Australian win. It's what happens, you know what I mean? And Manny lost his title very unjustly. That's why Manny has not re-fought Horn, because Manny has no interest in fighting Horn again, because Horn annihilated. Because Manny didn't annihilate him, but Manny pretty much put him to school a fair bit. You know, like Manny's got nothing to gain by beating Horn. Horn got schooled by Michael Zarafa recently, which says a lot. And I was like, you know, telling these guys at the bar, like, look, dude, nah, you don't know what yourselves. Well, bro, I've been boxing for, at that point, I was like, I've been boxing for 5 years, mate. You know what I mean? I watch boxing. Boxing's what I watch. I'm not one of them fucking dudes that gets down and watches UFC. I don't really watch much mixed martial arts, even though I do both boxing, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I've also done Muay Thai, because the UFC crowd a lot of the UFC crowd, not all, but a lot of these guys that watch UFC are not fighters. They've never fought. Their idea of fights getting drunk at the fucking bar and getting into a scrap out the front. So boxing is my thing, you know what I mean? I fucking love boxing. I'm like, mate, like, I watch boxing pretty religiously. You know what I mean? Like, any major fight from my favourite fighters I watch. You know, if I fucking go on VIPbox.live now and there's boxing on, like, I'll sit down and watch boxing. You know what I mean? I'll sit down and watch jiu-jitsu too, but like, I will always sit there and watch boxing. Like, if there's like a fucking, put it this way, if you had Tyson Fury versus fucking Deontay Wilder 2, and then you had Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov 2, I'll watch the Fury fucking Wilder fight over that. I might, in between rounds, I'll probably flick through to the Conor Khabib fight and check that out. Like, that's probably, I'm not going to deny that I wouldn't. And if I had both screens like I do going, I probably would have both fights going on both screens, to be honest, with big fights like that. But, like, if there's a Lomachenko fight on and there's a Conor McGregor fight on, like, I will watch Lomachenko religiously. Lomachenko is my favourite fucking fighter of all time. There is the level of skill and intelligence and smart man boxing that goes into the way Lomachenko fights and the way he uses his brain, and he doesn't just get in and slug it out. He fights intelligently. He's a technical boxer, not a brawler. I love that. I fucking love that. So I will always watch boxing over fucking jiu-jitsu. Over UFC. There is no, or MMA, I should say. There is no question about that. And so, yeah, when I've got fucking drunk bogans at a pub telling me, Terence Crawford, the number 3 ranked pound for pound boxer in the world, is gonna fucking smash some guy that doesn't even make it into the top 50. I'm like, bro, you fuck off away from me. I just sit there and eat my food, and I got this thing where I can like zone out when people are talking, and it's bad that I taught myself this, because sometimes I'll get distracted by something and I'll start fucking getting distracted and someone will be talking to me and I'll just zone out. But it also helps in situations like that, because you just zone out and go, oh yeah, disagree with you, mate, fuck off from me, away from the bar. Like, I mean, I don't even think that Jeff Horn would have beat Mundine 10 years ago. Mundine from 10 years ago was too good. I think Mundine was old. Mundine was highly inactive. Mundine had to cut like 10 kilo or something like that. Mundine pretty much took all the bulk off his body and then had to took a big shot to the body. Now, Mundine would have been conditioned to be fighting it. I think he was like 80 or 85 kilos he was fighting. So he's used to having a lot of extra bulk on his body when he's taking shots to the body. Now, fair play, the dudes that are hitting him are a lot heavier as well. But when I lost my sort of little bit of a fat gut I had for a while, you know what I mean? Like, I used to be able to take some wicked body shots, man. No one ever dropped me from a body shot. And then coming up to this fight, like when I fucking cut down from fucking 83 kilos to 76 kilos, and I started taking, here we go, fucking out again, thanks to, when I started taking shots to the body. Okay, we'll let my streams resume. Okay, so when I cut down from 83 kilos to 76 and started taking shots to the body, like the same fucking, you could feel a fucking difference. And that's when you've got to just pump those fucking sit-ups, cross sit-ups, fucking Russian twists, sit-ups, like flat out, you need to just harden that fucking muscle around here. But when you're trying to cut 10 kilos in fucking weight after being highly inactive, like, you don't want to start building muscle mass because you're not going to make weight. So Mundine basically had a weakened body, took that fucking body, which, hey, I'm not taking anything away from Horn. That was a big fucking body shot. Those were big body shots that he got Mundine with, and that fucking rocked Mundine. But that's the fucking thing, you know what I mean? Mundine took some heavy fucking hits in that fight to the body, but Mundine's body was not used to having that little fucking meat on it and having all his fucking cushioning gone. And on top of that, you look at Mundine after that weight cut, man. Mundine looked sick. Mundine didn't look healthy. Mundine looked highly fucking sick. He was pale. He was skinny. He looked like a fucking crackhead because of the weight cut. And hey, I'm not bad-mouthing Mundine at all. Mundine was probably one of the fucking greatest boxers this country's ever produced. Mundine did this country proud in the world of boxing, you know what I mean? Built up great rivalry with Danny Green, entertained us many times, won a lot of, like, fucking, you know, Mundine was a fucking beast. There's no doubt about that. And Mundine had a fucking chin on him, man. Like, people can say what they want. His old man had a glass jaw. Mundine had Anthony Mundine, the son of Tony Mundine, isn't the Mundine I'm talking about that fought Jeff Gordon. He had a fucking chin on him. Cloddy put him on the mat 5 times in that fucking fight they have, and Mundine got up every time, man. That guy has a fucking chin on him. He's definitely an idiot. He definitely says dickhead and outrageous shit. There's no doubt about that. Anthony Mundine can be a total cock. But I think that Anthony Mundine's only a total cock because he wants to build his fucking fights up. And everybody wants to see him get knocked the fuck out. So the pubs fill up. The pay-per-views sell the fuck out. And he makes money because everybody buys the fight because they fucking hate him and want to watch him get knocked the fuck out. Mundine don't give a fuck if you hate him or not. Mundine just made millions on that fight that you fucking spent your $80 on watching to watch him get knocked out that he just won. And that's how it is. Straight out. Mundine made his money off racist people that hated him and wanted to watch him get knocked out because of his skin colour. That's a fact. And Mundine played that up. Mundine said stupid shit, the mouthy stuff, ran his mouth at fucking people, pissed off everybody, because he knew that that would just piss them off even more. And that they'd go to the pub, they'd fill the pubs up so the pubs would pay fucking thousands to broadcast the fight. Fucking, he knew that the pay-per-views would sell out, fucking with people with their Foxtel at home, because everyone was hoping for Mundine to get fucking beat. And 9 out of 10 times, Mundine didn't get beat. Let's have a fucking quick look at Mundine's record. He had a good record. He definitely had a fucking good record. He was a good rugby league player too. He used to play for my football team. The Dragons. He was a fucking good footy player. Did us well. So what is it? Fucking 48 wins, 9 losses. Like, that's a fucking great record. You know what I mean? You don't really get many fighters with a fucking record that good. You know, he lost a few. Garth Woods got him by KO. You know, Garth Woods is a relatively unknown fighter by today's standards. Yeah, you know, like Garth Woods, here we go, looking at him now, 17 wins out of 12 fights. He definitely never, after that, he never really, that was probably like the thing. Mundine in his early days got knocked out by the veteran Sven Otke. Sven Otke was a good fucking boxer, you know what I mean? Like, there's no doubt about that. Sven Otke was a world champion. Right? Sven Otke was 34-0 after that with Fee, but Sven Otke knocked him out. Sven Otke wasn't a knockout artist, man. Sven Otke won 6 fights by knockout. But he knocked my. But you know, the thing is, like, Mundine was on his 11th fight. You know, fighting a dude on his. Let's just have a quick look at those statistics, man. You know, Mundine. You know, but then you look at it, right? Mundine was Sven Otke's 25th fight, so there's a big difference in the level of skill there, right? You know, Mundine lost to Manny Siaka. Manny Siaka's a fucking good boxer. You know what I mean? Like Manny Siaka, world champion. He lost to Kessler. Kessler's another one. Kessler was another world champion with a fucking great record. You know, Kessler lost 3 fights out of 49 fights. You know, Kessler fucking had a great record. Kessler beat Siaka too, you know. Like, who else did he lose to, you know? He lost the fight to Garth Hemmings. He lost the fight to Daniel Gill. Josh Cloddy. Cloddy was a good boxer, you know, and then a couple towards the end. Like, you know, when Mundine was getting older. You know, so you can't really knock Mundine. Mundine did this country proud in boxing. And, yeah. So, I don't really understand. People should have been more proud, like, dude, we've got this guy Mundine fucking, you know, like, doing us proud. But people don't see things that way. I think Mundine was a great fighter. A bit of a dick, but yeah. Anyway, it's enough ranting about Mundine. Let's see what other videos we can fucking pull up. Okay, so this is that young guy, Don Moore. This is, is this him? Yeah, I think it is. This is Don Moore. This is the young guy we just watched. Boxing Mayweather fighting. You gotta love Streamlabs. It always wants to grab the wrong thing, the one you don't want to grab. Here we go, let's watch this. This dude's about to get smoked up in the... I mean, the video goes for like 2 minutes, so I don't know what... it says... First round KO. Oh yeah, the dude don't look too great in boxing skill that he's fighting. So I think we know what's about to happen to old mate. Oh yeah, he's just got rattled. I mean, when you're gonna get good. Oh, what did I miss? What did I miss? I missed a body shot there. Oh, you can't really see because the dude like ducks in front of the camera as it happens. Bruh, this dude just got body shot KO. Oh no. Man, that dude was he was hurting there, bro. Like, you take a big shot to the body, it fucking hurts. So you can see the way that dude's throwing that weird right, bro. It's like a weird rabbit punch. Yeah, see, he's just wild swinging at this point. This dude's just like going straight back for the body where he got that first knockout. Or first knockdown, I should say. Oh. That hurt. That looked like it fucking hurt, bro. Like the way he fell down then and started tapping. Fight off. Yeah, that was a good body shot, man. I will fucking pay that. So that's that young dude we just watched fucking boxing with. That's the young dude we just watched boxing with Mayweather. That was definitely a quality body shot. I'll pay him that, man. He's got some skill. I can see him doing well. I don't know how well, but you know, he'll do all right in boxing, I guess. Seems to have some good punches. I mean, you're training under Floyd Mayweather, of course you're gonna do fucking well, man. You got good training there. What else do we want to watch? Give me a topic, guys. Give me a fucking topic to ramble on about. The chat's been a bit fucking dead for a while. Let's see what's up in my fucking sub. There hasn't really been much from the fucking old streaming crowd lately. It's been kind of 8 Boy Lou's been doing some good streams actually. Big ups to 8 Boy Lou for his fucking like quality on the Hong Kong streams, yeah. I'll definitely pay him on that. Like he's been fucking pulling some lovely little streams lately. I might have to buy the subscription at restream.io just because maybe if I buy the stuff at Restream, it'll give me a better fucking what's it called? It'll give me a better upload rate. No, I've got a good bit rate there going, man. I think it must be my end. Oh, let's have a look. Yeah, it's my end, bud. Damn kilt. I'd say I know exactly why it is, but we're gonna have to deal with it, fucking, for the rest of the stream, I guess. Yikes! Yikes! I've just ranted about boxing for like half an hour. Not ranted, but I've talked about boxing for half an hour. Yeah, I'm effing out a fair bit here now, I can see. Reckons I know why too. We'll get that sorted. Don't worry about that. We'll get that sorted, boys and girls. Although me Twitch apparently I've got excellent fucking health on Twitch, according to Twitch. I don't know. Might actually. I was gonna play some fucking games tonight. Actually, we might do a gaming stream. I can have a little like. I'm quite annoyed at fucking the fact that most of the time when I go to play Gears of War 5, it won't fucking launch. Like I bought that and I was like, oh, that'll be a good little game to stream. You know what I mean? That'll be a great fucking game to stream. Oh, when it wants to fucking. Like, imagine if I wanted to do a Gears stream tonight. Like, I know me gaming streams aren't overly popular, but sometimes it's good to fill in a little bit of time, you know, just doing a little hour on the games while you're doing an old streameroo, like, just be the fucking thing to do. But yeah, I might actually fucking end this little one here and just call it a little half an hour of power. Like, it should be a good one. People might actually fucking go, oh, it only went for half an hour. We'll fucking pull up and watch it. But I'll wait for it to come back. And yeah, fucking that'll be us for the night, I think, guys. We'll just do a little half an hour of power. I think my VPN server's fucking being a bit weird. So, yeah, I'll fuck catch you all later. You have a fucking good night. And peace out. Actually, before I do that, let's change the stream names. Alright.